Freestyle Repertory Theater and Synergy Theater proudly present Right Away. It's a show, it's a jam, it's the best of both worlds, and it's starting right away. Hello, everyone. I'm Laura Livingston, the Artistic Director of Freestyle Repertory Theater in New York City, and I'm going to be hosting tonight's Right Away. This show is a co-production of Freestyle Rep in New York City and Synergy Theater in Walnut Creek, California. Two companies divided by a continent, but united in the belief that improvisation is an important theatrical art form. It's a show about writing rough drafts, writing spontaneously for fun. And it has the added benefit that people get to immediately hear what you've written. And some of us even get our work interpreted by actors. Here's how it works. We have 3 playwrights tonight who will have 45 minutes to write a brand new play based on suggestions from folks who are here in the Zoom room with us. And while those playwrights are off writing for that 45 minutes, everyone here in the Zoom room will be playing some improv writing games with me. Those of you who are in the Zoom room doing the jam, I think you're going to want a pencil and a piece of paper to do this so that you can see what's happening on the screen. But however you want to write, it is great. After each game, we'll hear what you've written if you feel like reading it. I encourage you to volunteer as spontaneously as you're writing to read the stuff that you've written. Part of the fun is to hear how different people have interpreted the different directions. Before we introduce tonight's playwrights, I want to say, for those of you who are participating via Zoom, for the moment, we've asked you to turn your microphone and your camera off, but pretty soon I'm going to ask you to turn it back on, which really helps me in the jam to be able to see people, and it also helps each other to be able to encourage each other with thumbs up and applause and whatever else is going on. I do want to say that if you want, you can float your cursor up to the right corner of your screen and choose to see a speaker view or gallery view. That's up to you. It doesn't affect how everyone else sees us. And I would also like to invite you to float your cursor down to the middle right there where you'll see the chat feature pop up. Everyone, please open your chat feature because that is how we are going to get the suggestions for our playwrights to start their plays. And speaking of playwrights, let's meet them. Our first playwright has just finished acting in the short film The Joke. He is currently directing Twelfth Night at the Stella Adler studio, and soon he will be designing a set on Theater Row. We're just glad he's managed to squeeze us in. Please welcome to the screen, Alex Rowe.
Or I like the idea of the stellar actor at Adler
the
studio.
Stellar Theater.
It is a stellar group of actors. I'm delighted to be with them.
Excellent, excellent. We're looking forward to your stellar playwriting tonight, or whatever comes out. It's improv. Whatever you write is
thank
right.
you for the room there. I appreciate it. See you back again soon.
All right. Our next playwright is also a novelist. Her novel, Cleaning Nabokov's House, was I'm also not stellar as the host. I'm going to be tripping over my tongue all the time. Cleaning Nabokov's House was published by Simon & Schuster Touchstone, and it is in translation in 4 different languages. Her essays have been nominated for the Pushcart Prize 4 times, and this is her first time writing with us. What's with the number 4, Leslie? That seems to be magical for you.
Yeah, I think it's the number of death.
Well, I'm glad you're here during spooky season. With that attitude, I'm looking forward to what you're going to be writing. We'll see you in just a bit. I'm going to introduce our last playwright now. She is in her 6th season writing, winning awards, and receiving staged readings and full productions with Monday Night Playground. Please welcome to our screen, Lisa Gay Thompson.
Hello, hello.
Lisa, is there anything I've left out of that intro?
No, that covers everything. That's all 65 years.
Excellent. Excellent. It's great to have you here. Let's get all 3 of our playwrights back on the screen here. And if you haven't already, those of you in the Zoom room audience here, turn on that chat feature because our playwrights are going to be asking for some suggestions to begin their play. Let's start with Alex. What would you like to start your play here?
I have no idea, but I'm going to tell you that I am at the home in which I grew up. So I think I want a recollection from the past. It could be a thing, it could be an event, it could be something recalled.
A recollection from the past.
Ideally your past, but I guess it could be, the Franco-Prussian War as well.
All right.
Okay, I've got mother throwing water at. I think we have a winner. Mother throwing water at me as I ran upstairs. An empty flower vase. That's so beautiful, actually. And one seems to follow the other.
So are
all
you
right.
saying?
Well, to keep things moving, I think it is. I think they're both going to be there. But mother throwing water at me as I ran upstairs is what I first saw, and the other follows hard upon. So there it is. Thank you.
All right. Leslie Daniels, what is it you'd like to get us started?
I would like an animal, but I would like to say that it could be an animal that could also be represented by a puppet. I got a cat. Just got a cat. Oh, yay. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We got cat, doe, parrot, elephant, horsehead. Oh, and scorpion. All right.
Of course.
Are those all working for you, Leslie?
Perfectly. I don't have to
Oh.
choose yet, right? I'm a Gemini. I don't have to choose, right? I can just say, not yet. Okay, thank you.
And Lisa, what can we give you to get you started?
I'm looking for a title.
Ah,
Yeah.
hmm.
My wife's a Gemini, so I understand. That's interesting. Okay, Herodotus, A Hard Day's Night. Any more coming along? People in Place. Nice. Out at the races, people in places. After the end was the middle, at the end of the road. Oh, we've got a poem going here, folks. Yeah, people in place. People in place.
All right. Okay. Let's just quickly go around. I'm about to send you out here while I'm also looking for my timer app. While I'm doing that, let's just go around and restate what we've just taken to write plays with. Alex, what did you get?
Well, the one I seized on was Mother Throwing Water at Me as I ran upstairs, which I think is, in fact, the title of this play.
Okay, excellent. And Leslie, you got a list.
Cat, doe, parrot, elephant, horsehead, and scorpion. And I'm really surprised I didn't get giraffe, which is what I had prepared the whole thing for giraffe. So I'm definitely going with parrot, but the others might have cameos.
I look forward to it. And Lisa,
The title is People in Place.
all right. Okay. in just a second, I'm going to send you away for 45 minutes to write a play. Keep an eye on your phone for texts because I'm going to send you reminders of how much time is left. But we're going to be adding to these suggestions as we go along. Remember, this is improv. Whatever you write is going to be right. So on your mark, get set, write away. Okay, everyone in the Zoom room, while the playwrights are getting us tuned out and getting set up to start their writing, this is the moment. I invite you to turn on your cameras and your microphones, and we are going to start a jam. The more of you that turn on your cameras, the happier I'm going to be. I do want to say that we are streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're up to no good, stop being so evil. Be nice, fix your hair, turn your camera on. But if that's too much for you to face, you can participate with your camera off. Please don't, Jean or Gavian, we can't spare you. But those with your cameras off, if you want to give suggestions and if you want to read, just give me a yell. I'll hear you if you turn on your microphone and say, oh, and if when we're giving further suggestions, you can type it in the chat. All right, here we go. I've been appalled that Halloween has become such a big deal because I think it's all just crazy to spend this much time on it. But then I started thinking, no, this is really cool. This is really fun. We can get into the mood. And the entire jam tonight is inspired by games that I made up for writing, improv games on reading Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm hoping this is going to be kind of a Poe-esque jam. To start us out, to just get the juices flowing, everybody grab something to write with. It can be your keyboard, but most people like to use paper and something to write with. And I'm going to see if I can manage to get my chat back up here and open. Yeah, there we are. All we're going to do is a word association. It's going to be so simple. I'll say a word, you write a word, and then I'll ask you to read them. So here we go. Here comes the first word. Spider. The next word is tomb. And the last word is moan. M-O-A-N, moan. And just to get us cooking, who would like to read what they wrote? I put the words that I said in the chat, so you can read the word and then what you wrote.
I'll go first.
All right, go for it, Jean.
Not very creative today. Spider web, tombstone, moan.
Excellent. I love it. Gavian, are you going?
Yeah, sure, I can. No problem. Let me pull up my file. I have to type because I can't read my own handwriting sometimes. Little Miss Muffin. Weeping flowers. Cold breeze in the night.
Excellent. Chandra, will you give us a go?
Sure.
Excellent.
Spider web Charlotte. Tomb mummy grave heavy. Moan cries wail.
Fabulous, fabulous. Let's do it again, just to get working here. Here comes another set. Creaking.
What is that?
Creaking.
Oh, creaking. I thought you said freaking.
It's okay if you misunderstand me too. Everything
No
is right.
No
Next word is shadow. And the last word is pumpkin. All right. Let's read in reverse order, shall we? Which would mean Chandra, can you go first?
Sure. Creaking, stairs, sneak, wood, shadow, follow, groom, pumpkin. I think that was supposed to be something else, but now it's groom. I'm excited about that. Pumpkin, seeds, stuffed, carved.
Fantastic. It takes me that long to just write the words I've just said. So this is amazing to me already. Gavian, what did you come up with?
creeping door, specter dream, Linus and Lucy for the pumpkin.
Cool. Dean.
All right, creaky steps, shadow puppet, pumpkin pie.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Cool warm up. I'm just messing around here trying to figure out this new update that somebody did for me. There we go. All right. So, Edgar Allan Poe, one of the things that I noticed about that guy is he uses larger words and more words than are absolutely necessary. He just writes with a lot of big words and a lot of them. Just because, I mean, that's what he did. He liked them and he was good at using a lot of words. So here's the next thing I'd like to try is I will just say a simple sentence and give you about 10 seconds to rewrite that sentence using more and longer words than are necessary. That's all that it is. Here we go. The first sentence is, the table was set. And go for it.
The table was set. Okay.
Put it in the chat there.
Okay. Uh,
Okay. What did you write? Oh man, you all are
oh
off
yeah.
and running.
Yeah. I only started, so I got tables stretched up for me with wormholes.
Cool. Cool. Chandra?
Let's see. In the dining room adorned with dry wood that matched the table, there was silverware, candles, and linen nap.
And Jean.
Still working on it, but here's what
Oh,
I've got. The large table that sat 15 people was finally set with 3 plates, 2 forks, and napkins. I was going to go on and on, but
oh, oh. Must be the best warm up ever. You all are so ready to go. I'm going to try another one, just one last one here. And I'll give you what? I think I'll give you 20 seconds since 10 was not enough. This sentence to be rewritten is, the room was cold. The room was cold. How about 3 more seconds? All right, what did we get? Jean, you looked up first, so I'm gonna say you're ready.
All right. As they walked into the cavernous room, they immediately noticed the frigid air penetrating the ceiling.
I love it. Chandra?
Her teeth chattered so loud dogs in the neighboring village could hear because the icy temperature and even icier silence in the parlor dusted with velvet wouldn't reach a survivable degree.
Excellent. Wow. Gavian.
Shadow stretched across the room as a night spell hung on the air like a thousand angels' morning breath.
Whoa, thank you. Much better than my cold room. Thanks so much. Welcome, Margaret Beals. Love to have you here. Before we move on to the next thing, I think it's time to throw a suggestion at the playwrights. So if you could just type them into the chat feature here, and people who don't have your camera on, you're perfectly welcome to throw in suggestions as well. I think I haven't asked for anything that had to do with costuming for a long time. So type something into the chat. It could be a stage direction, could be a description of a costume, or could be a sentence that a character says that has to do with a costume. Just throw one into the chat there and I'll pick one of them. A lost bag of marbles is one suggestion. An elaborate ruffle. Yeah, the cape was longer than the person wearing it. Love all this. I'm going to put in a character is wearing an elaborate ruffle. Bear with me just one sec. Character is wearing an elaborate ruffle. All right. That ought to keep them stewing. All right. Here we go. I'm calling this next game Monologue of Madness, because it does seem to me that a lot of Poe characters do have mad monologues. So here's the game. Pick an object, any object. And if you haven't chosen one yet, use a lamp. The first sentence, you're writing a monologue for a single character to speak. The first sentence, I will give you a sort of a fill in the blank. And then I'm going to give you I'll interrupt during your writing with a couple of more sentences. Here we go. Your first sentence is, it was a simple, and fill that in with the object you've chosen. And then write.
Are we supposed to write about it, or are we just supposed to write what something?
It's what the character is saying. Write whatever you like.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm
Oh,
about All right, wherever you are, just add in the sentence, it exerted a strange influence over me. And then continue writing what the character is saying.
It. Could you put that in the chat for me, please?
It's there.
Okay. Sorry, I'm on my Word programs. Come on, stop that. My computer's doing things that it shouldn't be doing. I hit the wrong keys. Did something happen there?
Keep writing. I'm sticking in another sentence to whatever your character is saying now in the monologue. That sentence is, that was when I realized I was completely mad. And I'm jumping in with one last sentence. Wherever you are, your character says, yes, I admit it. And just take 15 more seconds to finish the monologue. 10 more. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. How did it go? How did it work?
fun. It was
These
great
are
fun.
I didn't
these
quite
are
get I didn't quite get done with it, but I got there slowly but surely.
all right. Let's hear it. Jean, let's hear it.
Okay. It was a simple fan, metal, 3 speeds, and it blew cold air. I enjoyed it on. In fact, I was obsessed with it. It exerted a strange influence over me, one that I found hard to describe, a feeling of calm and excitement, all at the same time. That's when I realized I was completely mad. One cannot be calm and excited at the same time. It was a nervous system impossibility. Yes, I admit it. I prefer being mad. It is how I navigate through this life. At the beginning, I wasn't quite sure what we were doing, but it was great fun.
You know, honestly, these are all, I mean, think of me as a mad scientist. These are all my experiments. I never know. I never know what I'm expecting. So I just love hearing them. And that one kind of, I don't know. It's like Poe found the way to just give people chills. I was a little chilled listening to it. Gavian, I think you were the
Yeah.
next ready to go.
Yeah,
Let's
'cause
hear it.
th-
And
this
I
one,
will say, since this is your first time here, if it's totally different, you think you misinterpreted, that's a-okay. Everything is fine. I just love to hear the different variations. All right, here we go.
it was a simple skeleton key that hung around my mother's neck as long as I could remember it. It exerted a strange influence on me. Her fingers rubbing it to her of his raw lacquer as she stared down the old wooden door. I could have sworn I heard and seen things, but I shouldn't. That I shouldn't, but I did. My mother told me I was only imagining the things, but I wasn't. That's when I realized I was completely mad. Yes, I admit it. That's as far as I got. I'm sure I could take it further, but I didn't get that fast.
That's great. I am the world's slowest writer and even slower at typing. So no apologies needed for me. Chandra, can we hear yours?
Sure. It was a simple tire. At least that's what I thought when it arrived by courier from the lawyers. The only thing left to me by my great aunt, who I considered a third, all right, maybe fourth mother. I was beyond perplexed by how this woman who exerted a strange influence over me now, from the grave, handing over a tire that looked like its best days were 5 decades ago. I wrestled it into my front yard with irritation that steamed from the base of my feet. That's when I realized I was completely mad. I turned my attention to the sky, pumping my fists in protestation to who, I have no idea, yelling out, "Why would you do this to me?" Yes, I admit it, I looked like a total fool. And that's when I heard a voice as clear as what you're hearing that said, "Look closer."
That's good.
Nice.
Ah, yeah, very nice. Ooh, it's time for another suggestion. We got to bother those playwrights. Let's send them a scary, creepy, or shocking stage direction. An example would be one time when I was a playwright in this show, we were sent the suggestion, a dead body slams against the window. Something that's, yeah, well, you get the idea. Type one in here.
Something
A scary
scary.
suggestion. Type it in the chat. Margaret, Pinky, anyone who's off camera, feel free to type one in there for us.
Something.
Say it again. Scary, creepy, or
Shocking, I put stage direction. Mhm. I'm not, oh, there they come. Oh, here we go. Somebody kisses a leech. A gun explodes in the distance. A knife blade scrapes against the door. You guys, you're giving me the creeps. All
I like my
right.
blades.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like all of these. These are great.
No, Mira, I really like my knives. I collect them.
I'm gonna put in, because it's also a sound effect. I'm gonna put a gun explodes in the distance. That's great. I mean, they're all great. Gun explodes in the distance. Cool. All right, back to us. All right. So Poe wrote in the Gothic style. And that's what I'd like to do now, is just write a setting description, a paragraph. It doesn't have to be something that, is in a playwright form. That what we mean by a Gothic style, some of the character traits of a Gothic style, or are an isolated location, supernatural elements, an atmosphere of rot or decay, an air of mystery, darkness, and shadow. And the Gothic style often involves love lost or love gone wrong. So what I would love would be if you would pick one of these three settings to describe with some of those elements, which I will type into the chat so you don't have to remember them. But one of these settings, a birthday party, a park, or a hiking trail. Birthday party, park, or hiking trail. Ready, go. I'm going to say take another minute. Another 15 seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I want to hear, yeah, you know what? I do want to hear these, but I think we should send in a suggestion. Hang on one sec. All right, this type of suggestion is one that I call a technical thing. I don't know what else to call it. It's like not a stage direction, not a line of dialogue. It's a thing that we just require them to do when they're writing. Examples are sometimes I've said repeat the last sentence 3 times. One time an audience member said start the play over again. Something like
Mm.
that. A thing that is not a character trait or and that's enough to go on, however you interpret that. Give me some suggestions here, a technical thing that the writers have to do. Bring a line back from the first page. Yeah, next 3 lines in a language different from what you've been writing in. Walk through a mirror. All right,
Mm.
I'm going with the next 3 lines will be in a language different than what you've been writing in. I'm an evil genius. The next 3 lines should be in a language different than you've been writing in.
That's evil.
All right. Okay, yeah, well, now I haven't heard what you've written. Let's hear them. Gothic settings. Who wants to go first? How about Gavian?
I can. Okay, the great shadow of the old blackthorn walnut tree casts its shadow along the trail towards the old cemetery as the old sworn swings hung silent, melting the thick night's air. Slowly I approached the swing and shifted into the seat as my hands wrung under the hemp rope. As I remember the child laughter of my sweet little one that now haunts this place.
Wonderful. Jean, what did you come up with?
I was just warming up.
Uh-huh.
As Amy walked along the hiking trail, her mind wandered to Frank, an old friend that she hadn't seen in years. She liked him, and 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 she missed his calm demeanor. As she rounded a corner on the trail, there was an old cemetery off to the right, and a twisted gate hung half opened. And without thinking, she found herself walking through, almost mesmerized. A thick fog began to settle in, and although normally this would bother her, she felt herself. That's as far as I got.
Chandra.
Creak. The rusty door creaked open as Belinda stepped into the echoey foyer. The invitation said 5 p.m. and it was now 5:14. There's no way she could be the first to arrive. She was dressed as the Evite noted, in all gray, like a millennial decor home exploded on her. It helped that gray was her favorite color, and Madsen Woods her favorite cabin, where she was now tiptoeing around looking for the other party guests. She hadn't noticed any other cars, which should have been a huge red flag, but Belinda wouldn't be stopped. She was going to celebrate her friend's birthday. Seemingly, from the cracks in the walls, people leapt out yelling, "Surprise."
Amazing. Amazing.
Nice.
And one of the things that is amazing is I gave 3 settings. There were 3 people. You all chose a different one. That is cool. Great. Fun. Wonderful. All right. I have one more thing up my sleeve. And that is the fact that Poe was also a poet.
Oh, sorry.
And one of the things that that I pick up on that I just find very mockable is that he repeats words a lot. He I'm just gonna I'm gonna read the last part of the Raven and just listen up. One thing to listen for is the repetition of words, but other than that, just pick up what you pick up that he does, and then I'll tell you what the game is. Here we go. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted. Tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aidenn it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting. Get thee back unto the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie by thy soul hast spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. So here is the exercise. Pick something that might be lost, like love or anything else. And also pick an object, such as a raven. And that object represents the loss that you're writing about. Just repeat some things a lot. And if it rhymes or not, that's fine. If it makes sense or not, that might even make it sound more poetic. If you want to throw in alliteration, that's great, but you've got almost no time to do it. Go. Take 30 more seconds. And please end your poem-like thing by repeating the word that you've been repeating. And excellent. Before we read these, however, I'd like for people for the suggestion of a lighting effect. Our playwrights are almost out of time. I'd like to give them a lighting effect as a last suggestion. Just type that into the chat. I got one. Oh yeah, here we go. A lightning strike, a wolf howl. I'm going to give them lightning strikes. Okay. Okay, let's hear them. Y'all are still, yeah, Jean, let's hear it.
Okay.
Read it. Oh, please, just read it as if it were a poem.
Okay. But once a fire burned bright with intensity, unspeakable flames that could not be contained. But now in the quiet room, the fire alarm sat silent, unable to blare a warning of something, and the fire would burn no more.
Oh man. Whoa. Snaps for the poetry. Thank you. Gavion, I see your microphone is off. Let's hear it.
I turned back. Okay. Mad charlatan mask, eyes mad with silent screams, staring me down, my being of my soul, grave and drawn, mad charlatan mask, cast its pendulous grin.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Chandra, read it like a poem.
Sweat stains marred the front and back. The bill worn to the cardboard, facing forward or to the side like innocence gone, long gone, a dissident chord, a dissident chord.
Beautiful. Oh, very, very nice. Cool. We have 2.5 more minutes left. Here's what I'll ask. Write something based on a wolf howl. Take a minute. Your inspiration is a wolf howl. Oh, I lost track of the time. Has it been more than a minute? I think it has. Let's hear it.
I only got one line for you. Teeth deepening grin groans with a guttering howl. That's all I got.
That's great. That's great.
It had to take me a minute there. I'm not used to that. So,
No, it's inhuman.
no, not quite.
Chandra, what did you get?
The love between them was the fog of a memory, but when he howled like a wolf in that beach dune, she stopped, her heart stopped.
Ooh. And Jean.
Camping alone was always a joy, except on that cold October night when the wolf howl was strong and close.
Very nice. Very nice.
Question for
Thank
you
you.
all. Question for you all.
Hmm?
Does anyone know how you break the curse of a werewolf?
No idea.
Something about a
It,
cross?
nope. It is a maiden who's not afraid who shakes her handkerchief at the wolf.
Who what?
Uh, it was in a movie where she shakes a maiden of pure heart who shakes her a white handkerchief at a werewolf to break the spell. The love breaks the spell. Right? I've seen that somewhere before.
Hmm.
Yep.
Good to know. Oh, got to get these playwrights back. Thank you all for the jam. That was so fun. Thank you for indulging all my my experiments. I had a
I,
great time writing with you. Um,
Thank you for being willing to experiment.
yes, exactly. Come on back. Oh, here we are. Here we are. We got our playwrights back here. How'd it go, playwrights?
I don't know where I've been.
We had an evening of Poe. Oh, dang. I've never learned how to turn my timer off. So here's what's going to happen, everyone. The playwrights are going to cast each other in the plays that they have just written. We are going to take a 10-minute intermission to give them time to do that. This is the time to grab refreshments. I hear they're really good. You can take this time to check out our websites if you like, the two companies that are bringing this show to you. I'll hold these signs up so people who are looking at the video later will know. One is synergytheater.com and another one is freestylrep.org. Check out our websites. There's donation buttons there if you feel so inspired. Also, we invite you to join our Facebook group called Right Away Afterwards. That is specifically for people who've done right away, who want to keep chatting about it or post something they've written or suggest something for the jam, whatever you like. Whatever goes on, we will be reconvening at 29 minutes after whatever hour you are in. So this is the official start of the intermission. All right. Let's see. Alex, who do you need?
Boy, was I not thinking about that. I think I need Laura to ask you to play Carrie. Lisa, you to read Charles. Leslie, to read Mother. And I will take care of stage directions, voices off stage, and Father.
All right.
And that's at the top of the script when I send it, so you will see.
Okay, cool. Leslie, who do you need?
I need you to read Mother, and Alex, you to read Tom, and Lisa, please read Sally, and I will read the stage directions.
Okay.
And Lisa.
I will need everybody. Let's see. Laura, could you read Herbie?
Herbie?
And Herbie, yeah. Linda, would you read Carly?
We have
and-
nobody named Linda here.
I answer to Linda.
Leslie,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
Where
Tough
I am
crowd.
deep in the weeds here. Alex, will you read Will Shakespeare?
Will.
Will.
typecasting.
Yeah.
Rough.
and I'll read there's one line in another language I'll read and do the stage directions.
All right, folks. Email them scripts. I'll see you in 8 minutes.
All right, I'm going to run to the and then I will email my script.
All right.
I did
A more
mine.
pressing concern.
Oh boy. Nope. No.
You've got one more minute of intermission. One more minute. Has anyone received Alex's play yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, very spontaneous.
I've just sent it. Sorry to be so long.
Were you writing that whole time?
No, I made a terrible mistake in the formatting. And I replaced every CH with Charles colon. So I had to go back. And I hope I managed to.
Didn't something like this happen at rehearsal?
Mm-hmm.
It's good you were practicing.
Yeah, that's right. I really nailed it this time. Why was it a mess?
I see that I left you, Alex, reading Lorca, Frederick Garcia Lorca. You can go ahead and read that line. I don't.
Oh, and I see here I missed one of my changes.
We should be back now, except I'm still looking for, I got it. Okay.
Okay,
We're
there
waiting
is
on
one
Pete.
Charles. It's supposed to be chances, and it says Charles. So if it's a Charles line, so Charles, when you hit that, please.
Wait, where is it?
Oh, gosh, it's like
It says Chaz.
it's on page 1, about halfway through. It says Charles Ances rather than chances.
Oh. I love it. All right.
Oh my gosh, what a mess. Here, now I have to find everybody else's, which I can't somehow find.
Okay, now I gotta find Zoom again. Where am I? All right. Hello, everyone. Come back. I hope you all had a great intermission. I hope you're all back. There you are. I see you. I am just trying to figure myself out here. Sorry, everyone. I've only been doing this for years, and I don't seem to get any better at it. So, folks, we're all back now. Here's what we're going to do. If you are not reading, if you're in the audience, we're going to ask you to keep your camera off during the readings. If you would like to not see the names of people who are off camera, I now go up to the right-hand corner of my screen to view, click on that, and hide non-video participants. That's a new thing for me, and maybe that's the way yours works too. However you do it, don't worry, because it doesn't affect how anyone else sees things. At the end of each reading, it's fun to pop your camera back on and give people some applause. So I encourage you to do that. Playwrights, when we're off screen, if we're not on stage, let's be off screen as well. And let me just remind us all of what the suggestions were that we all were taking. They were: a character is wearing an elaborate ruffle. A gun explodes in the distance. The next 3 lines need to be in a language different than the one you've been writing in. And the last suggestion was lightning strikes. All right, let's hear the world premieres of these plays. Alex Rowe, come on down. Tell us what we need to know.
I will. This is a play called Vases. Shall I remind us what the prompt was, or shall it?
Please,
I don't know if that, I feel like that's cheating, actually. But it was a memory from the past, mother throwing water at me as I ran up the stairs. That was the prompt. It takes place in a house, and I'm going to get off camera. I hope it'll be legible. Oh, it begins, sorry, it begins with Carrie on stage and no one else visible yet. So somebody's got to leave because there's only one person on stage, but I see, there we are. Thank you. Sorry not to be crass.
Shelter off. Charles?
A minute.
Charles.
Yes, yes. Oh, hello. Good to,
I told you.
um,
What do I have in my hand?
a vase.
Yes.
Beautiful. I love the fish. Looked all over for one when I was in Switzerland.
But
The thing is, they were everywhere. I saw them in nearly every shop I passed, but kept thinking, oh, they're so common, I won't bother picking one up now, but I'll have so many opportunities.
what I'm pointing out,
But of course, by the time it was time to get on the plane, I'd missed all my chances.
Charles.
They don't have them at the airport, of course.
Charles.
Sorry, yes, beautiful.
And empty.
Sorry.
Empty. The vase is empty.
Well, yes.
What have I told you about keeping the vase full?
That one?
All of them.
Yes, well, the funny thing is, and it really is funny, honestly, reminds me of the time I went to Fredericksburg. There is sort of stately old National Trust sort of home there.
We don't have a national trust here.
No, no, of course not. You're not so not nationalistic, but what is the word? Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, there's also an small old house, not old by British or European standards, obviously, but old for, Virginia. And in it.
It's very important to me that the vases are kept full.
I know. That's exactly the point. This little, darling little yellow, wait.
I'm trying.
No, I'll get it. I think it was yellow, but it might have been blue.
I'm trying to.
Could that be? It's a very colonial place, very attached to its colonial bona fides in any case. And so they'd get the color right.
Would you listen to me?
Oh, I am. I just want to.
If you are going to work here, you have to observe the rules.
Of course.
And one of them is the vases must be kept full.
Right.
All of the time.
Absolutely.
So,
What I was trying to say was,
Charles,
I'm sorry, I didn't want to tell you.
evidently.
It's mother.
Yes,
I didn't empty the vase.
you didn't.
No, she did.
Mother would never empty the vase. It's mother who insists the vases are kept full.
Well, it's not that she emptied it.
Mother,
Mother enters from the stairwell. She wears a long velvet dress with an elaborate ruffled hem.
mother,
Mum.
Abstain from peregrination, abjure the botcher's loom, absorb the indignation of the salamander's room.
the hem,
Right.
Charles leaps to the hem of Mother's dress and flutters it rapidly.
Wait,
Mum.
bum, enough.
Carrie patters mother's rear end when she says bum. Carrie and Charles stand at attention. Mother sweeps out of the room to the stairwell.
That went well.
Oh, lucky. Go fill the vase.
She hands him the vase and he leaves with it. A gunshot is heard in the distance.
God, blast it!
What is it?
Charles
What are the
enters with a broken
chances?
vase.
What are the chances? Bullet hit the vase right where I set it on the table.
Really?
Another offstage gunshot, closer. Voices from outside. Comment? Il y a quelqu'un? Hop là!
Goodness. Mistrust the squirrely badger, mistake the crafty ass. Misshapen is the foreigner who cries outside, Hélas.
There's a tremendous creaking of an enormous pot being turned above, and a flood of water pours down the outside. From offstage, voices, Hélas, hélas, au secours, Khaled! Carrie runs to the door. Charles flattens himself against the wall by the window.
My, she's got them.
Charles begins slowly to edge towards the stairwell. He freezes when a series of gunshots are heard outside, quite close.
I'm off.
Father enters, rifle in hand, smoking from the action. Mother!
Aloft!
Carrie has a line. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Strike! From above, a whirring sound and lightning strikes the building's lightning rod, coursing down its cable and starting up a magnet in the floor. Charles cannot move. Father turns to Charles. Parlez!
Sorry, I don't
Father aims the rifle at him. Parlez!
Jamais.
Charles seizes a vase, handily nearby, with one hand and pours it over himself, taking the sole of his shoe with the other. He is swiftly electrocuted. Mother enters from above.
Abhorrent!
I never suspected.
Up the stairs he ran at dawn, a vase in hand, and all was done.
Put him in the salamander's room.
Yes, of course. Ooh.
Yay.
Sorry,
That was-
I had to run from one floor of the house to the other and plug my computer directly into a router because I lost my internet connection halfway through that.
Oh, wow. I love it. So whimsical. Lovely.
Connected now.
Awesome.
Yes, well,
Amazing.
moving
Amazing.
And your French is very good in your accent.
Oui, oui. All right, Leslie,
Yes.
we've got a play from you we got to read. Not that we have to, we long to.
I will go off camera so I can read the stage directions. And
Would you remind us of the suggestion that you started out with?
oh yes, Parrot.
Right.
Tom, played by Alex, and Sally, played by Lisa, live in adjacent to the zoo. The living room interior, 5 p.m. winter, large parrot cage hangs in the upstage left corner. Kitchen is visible in the center of the stage. Counter and hot plate. Sally works at the zoo and is home. Their mother, Beatrice, Laura, is elderly, is in the corner addressing the parrot. Sally's cooking. Tom's off stage at this point. But, Tom, Alex, you're reading, no, sorry. Beatrice is speaking to the parrot when it begins, but Alex/Tom, you are reading the parrot voices in other places, so there.
Can't wait.
Thank you.
They want a cracker?
She doesn't talk, Mom.
You're the animal trainer. Teach her something.
Spaghetti, baby?
Spaghetti, baby? That's too hard to say.
Too hard.
Stop that. Don't teach him dirty stuff. Bound to be an embarrassment.
Yeah, he really can talk.
When we got him, he cursed like a sailor. Unlearning is much harder than learning. They must have had porn playing all day long.
Even in the morning?
Nobody answers her.
What's for dinner?
Spaghetti, baby.
Spaghetti, baby. Why do you have that box around your neck?
I've caught
Oh,
a
around your
chill,
neck.
and it's a rough.
What a clever baby.
He dishes out the food and passes out the plates and forks.
We are eating spaghetti in our laps.
Tell us about your day, Mother.
Begins to recount the elaborate plot of a Korean drama.
The heroine parachuted into North Korea and got stuck in a tree. Very wealthy and pretentious young woman who falls from the sky into the DMZ. Korean men are phenomenally handsome. That skin.
The
Continues
elephants are not doing well. The vet came and kept shaking his head. Whatever Blondie got, they all seem to have caught it.
A gun explodes in the distance.
You're dead.
That bird must have come from a terrible home. They don't have guns in Korea.
They're not putting Blondie down, are they?
Oh, of course not. She's the main attraction. They wouldn't shoot her. Not audibly.
Well, so what was that?
The Korean soldiers have guns, but the police have only zappers.
Tasers.
Thomas finished his spaghetti and takes the dish to the counter, stands beside the cage. Sally picks up her mother's dish and stacks it with her own on the counter.
감사합니다, 전하.
Oksu.
Sayonara. What are we talking about?
I said revenge in Korean. Is that right, Mother?
Yes. And I said, thank you, Your Majesty.
That's useful.
Parrot makes the gunshot sound.
How does he do that?
Parrot does it again.
Amazing.
Alex.
Oh, you can't hear it. It's Zoom is canceling it out. Rough, rough, rough.
Thank you.
He must have lived with a dog in that porno household.
Stupid rough on your neck.
Sally goes downstage and addresses the audience.
This is the time of evening when I think of leaving. My suitcase is in there. It's packed. Toothbrush, diary, empty pages, because what would I even say? Nothing happens here. He goes to work. Those two talk to each other, my mother and the bird. Or she talks and the bird listens. My mother is the kind of person who makes sense of things. Over time, the bird has gotten less nasty. I liked it when he cursed. Not all the words, but some of it was funny.
Tom
Who are you
comes-
talking?
Oh, sorry. He comes downstage and stands beside her, looks out.
Who are you talking to?
The wind, the rain, that lightning over there. Myself.
Are you okay, dear?
I think so. Thank you. 감사합니다, Jonah.
That's the end. Thank you.
Nice. Wow. What a world you built.
I love the what the Korean introduces you on to this whole world next to the zoo. It's so fun.
Wow.
You know, when we got that suggestion, I thought it was so funny and fiendish to write in a different language. And then I thought, wait a second, I'm one of the people who's going to have to read it.
Well, I loved that because I already had the Korean thing in play. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'll say the one Korean thing I know. I love you, Your Majesty, or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
it also totally informed where I was going. Before that suggestion came, I didn't know where I was going. And then when that suggestion came in, it suddenly I knew where the play was going. So it was good.
All right. Before we start the last one here from Lisa, I would just like to say that when we're finished, we'll stick around a bit for anybody who wants to and have a little talk back. So if you have to leave, we understand, but please don't leave before this last one gets read. And it is from Lisa. What do you need us to know here?
Well, the suggestion I got was people in place, and we start out with Herbie, played by Laura, and Carly, played by Leslie, and Alex plays all the other roles. And I'll be off reading stage directions.
Are we all on at the start?
No, just Herbie and Carly.
Thank you.
Never saw anything like it.
Some kind of Kafka world?
May as well turn around and go home.
We have to get them down. We can't leave them up there floating around unembodied.
I'm just saying, there's no hurry. And it's going to be dark soon.
What of it? What of it?
You know, I don't like to let my supper get cold. Suzanne works hard too.
And?
She gets pissed off if I'm late for dinner.
Oh, for God's sake, Herbie, are you really going to put your little domestic story ahead of this tragic scenario? Floating heads, Herb. We have to get these people down. God knows what kind of situation they're in. Can they breathe up there? How long can they last? And where are their bodies?
Well, at least let me get a jacket out of the squad car.
All right, and Herbie, bring the handheld.
Right, the handgun.
No, leave the handgun. Bring the handheld, the radio, Herbie.
Fine.
Herbie exits.
Hello. Can you folks hear me? Can you talk? Hey, you with the elaborate ruffle. God, he looks familiar. You, sir, what's your name?
It's William. Can you get me down, please?
We're going to try. Are you in any distress? Difficulty breathing?
No trouble breathing, milady. But it's quite distressing to be disembodied and floating, yes.
Can you tell me how you got up there?
No idea at all.
Well, how long have you been up there?
I'd say 500 years, more or less.
Herbie enters, hands Carly the radio.
Good sir, have you come to get us down from here?
What the hell? They talk?
William Shakespeare, pleased to meet you.
Gunshot is heard in the distance. Herbie dives to the ground.
That'll be Chekhov. 5 o'clock and the gun must go off. It was funny for the first 50 years, but really, that makes a man crazy.
Anton Chekhov?
The very same.
You're all writers?
Oh, no. Oh, thank God. What a dull fate that would be. Juliet's just over there with her new love, Othello, and Mother Courage is around here somewhere. Willie Loman, too, but don't tell him where I am, please. Hola amigos, soy Federica Garcia Lorca. ¿Qué hablando?
We're trying to get you down, right, Sarge?
I'm perplexed. They're all theater folks floating around up there like somebody's fantasy dinner party guest list.
Yeah. Who would be on your list?
Joan of Arc, I guess. And yours?
Phantom of the Opera.
The Phantom? I thought you'd be too afraid to invite the Phantom into your home. What would Suzanne say?
She wouldn't be happy.
I guess not.
But then again, she's never happy.
Yeah,
So what are we going to do?
leave them there.
You were so worried about them.
They've been up there a long time, I think, in the world, though messed up. It goes on. If we bring them down, who knows what will happen? Hey, Will, we got to move along. It's Halloween night down here, and I've got to make a call of a mini Spider-Man terrorizing a neighborhood.
He'll be back, though, to rescue me from this hell.
And Herb has to get home to his meatloaf.
I beg of you, milady, let me walk the earth again. I long for it. I must, ere I never trod the boards again.
Lightning strikes.
We must move along. Let's take shelter behind that mountain. Lorca, Chekhov, come along. Everyone.
The end.
A Halloween play. How
Thank you, guys.
wonderful.
That was fun.
You just had the floating heads thing all to yourself. That wasn't even a suggestion. That just floated like those balloons down there that Gene is sending to us.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I want to play.
Wonderful. Well, y'all, that's the end of our evening. I would like to say thank you all for coming and sharing it with us. I would like to thank everyone who has supported this project and supported Freestyle Repertory Theater tonight and in the past. I particularly want to thank the New York State Council on the Arts for all of their help. And if you enjoyed tonight and you want to support it, go to either Synergy Theater's website, which is synergytheater.com, or Freestyle Repertory Theater's website, which is freestylrep.org, and press a donation button there. And more importantly, to the point, if you enjoyed it, come back next month. Bring friends with you. The next one is November 17th. Amongst the cast that will be there will be me, Laura Valpy will be coming back, and a brand new person, Brenny Campbell from the Albany area, an actress up there who is just closing in Becky Nurse of Salem, will be working with us. And you can register at the Synergy Theater website. So we got all the playwrights back on. We've got most of the audience back on. I want to give you all a round of applause. Thank you all for coming. If you need to leave us now, we understand. If you're staying for the talk back, that is starting now. Thank you, everyone. All right.